Assalamualaikum. My name is Aksar Dees. The topic of today's presentation is honeypot based intrusion detection system. It will be presented by me and my co-presenter Atiya Riyaz. We will focus on these topics related to the honeypots. The first question which arises in our mind is that what is a honeypot? Honeypot is a computer or computer system intended to mimic likely targets of cyber attacks. It can be used to detect attacks or deflect them from a legitimate target. It can also be used to gain information about how cyber criminals operate. It works by being an intentionally vulnerable hole in security. Typically, these devices will take the form of a virtual machine that has been deliberately weakened and placed in an accessible area of the network. The second question which arises in our mind is that why is network security so important? Huge traffic can cause stability problems and may lead to vulnerabilities in the system. So a network security system helps a business to reduce the risk of falling victim of data theft. Network security helps to protect your workstations from harmful spyware. It also ensures that shared data is kept secure. So let's discuss what is an intrusion detection system. Intrusion detection system is used for monitoring the tactics on a device or a network for analyzing the threats and alert the administrator. It works by either looking for signatures of known attacks or deviations from normal activities. These deviations or anomalies are pushed up to stack and examined at the protocol and application level. As we have become familiar with the terms like honeypots, intrusion detection systems, now let's discuss how we can improve the efficiency of intrusion detection system using honeypots. The honeypot technology as a strong complement to intrusion detection system can greatly reduce the burden of intrusion detection system. Actually, honeypot is a software program that is designed to appear to be a real functioning network but is actually a decoy built specifically to be probed and attacked by malicious users. A lot of work has been done in this field. Let's discuss some of them. First one is honeypot based intrusion detection system with snooping agents. This system proposes a hybridizing honeypot with snooping agents to gain maximum security within wireless communities. It includes the integration of the rule-based detection algorithm and the statistical anomaly detection approach. It improves the overall efficiency of system by increasing detection rate, average throughput, packet delivering ratio, energy spent, packet drop rate. But this system is unable to reduce the false alarms and precisely detect the intrusion. Next one is intrusion detection using honeypots. It proposes the performance analysis of intrusion detection system using two types of honeypots such as Fencer, which was installed on Windows, and Honeyed, which was installed on Linux. Data collected by simulated honeypot was compared with existing honeypot techniques and comparison was done on basis of TCP parameters. After comparison, it was concluded that Honeyed can capture data in both secure and unsecure networks while Fencer can only show the IP of network where it is deployed. Third one is performance analysis of honeypot with Patrick. This system provides the performance analysis of the honeypots in a quantitative way, and at the same time they studied the problem about whether it is worth deploying a honeypot in a given network or system. It proposes to use stochastic pertinence to model and analyze three network snappings. First one is the one protected by a firewall. Second one is the one protected by both firewall and IDS. The third one is the one deployed with the firewall. To meet the requirements of this age of technology, people are doing day-by-day research in field of network security. Here are some fields in which honeypots can help to improve the overall efficiency of the system. Honeypot system for grid security. Honeypots can be worked with using grid services. Smart grid honeypots offer effective way to study attacks on industrial control systems. Second one is anti-spam technology. Honeypots can be worked with anti-spam technology to achieve real-time detection and to prevent the system by minimizing the attacks. It was from my side. Now my co-presenter Adhiya Riaz will proceed further.
Advantages of honeypots. Small datasets. The main advantage of honeypots are they are relatively easy to deploy and maintain, and they involve minimal risk because an attacker never has access to a real operating system to harm others. Honeypots only collect attack or unauthorized activity, dramatically reducing the amount of data they collect. Organizations that may log thousands of alerts a day may only log 100 alerts with honeypots. This makes honeypots much easier to manage and analyze. Reduced false alarms. Reduced false positives. Perhaps the biggest drawback of an IDS is that so many of the alerts generated are false. False positives are a big problem even for organizations that spend a lot of time tuning their systems. If an IDS continuously creates the false positives, administrators may eventually begin to ignore the system. Honeypots dramatically reduce false alerts as they only capture unauthorized activity. Catching false negatives. IDS technologies can also have difficulty identifying unknown attacks or behavior. Honeypots can easily identify and capture new attacks that never seen before. Minimal resources and encryption. An IDS requires resource-intensive hardware to keep up with an organization's network traffic. As the network increases in speed and generates more data, the IDS has to get bigger to keep up. Honeypots require minimal resources even on the large networks. This makes them an extremely cost-effective solution. Encryption. More organizations are moving to encrypt all their data either because of security issues or regulations such as Health Insurance, Portability and Accountability Act. With the honeypots, it does not matter if an attacker is using encryption. Honeypots can capture encrypted attacks too. Disadvantages of honeypots. Risk of using honeypots. Honeypots can introduce risk to your environment. By risk, we mean that a honeypot once attacked can be used to attack or harm other systems or organizations. Different honeypots have different levels of risk. Some introduce very little risk, while others give the attacker entire platform from which to launch new attacks. Risk is variable depending on how one builds and deploys the honeypots. Dangers of using honeypots. Running a honeypot or simply honeypot is not something that should be underestimated. There are some dangers one must be aware of which. These are basically unnoticed takeover of honeypot by an attacker, lost control over the honeypot installation, damage done by third party. Applications of honeypots. Goal-oriented deception. Honeypots are cyber systems and processes set up to appear operational to collect information on threat behavior and vectors. Real or simulated systems and processes are configured to appear as if they are real systems, often with vulnerabilities. Many sensors are inserted within and around honeypots to collect data on threat behavior. How honeypot get its goal? First, it mimics reality to make the host feel like he is really searching for this purpose. Then he captures attention of host and finally generates an alert to let the organization know that their system has been attacked. It protects our system. It protects our Windows system using RDP. First, it deploys an RDP honeypot, then capture any connection attempt and then generates an alert to our system. It protects our data. It protects our HR data in spreadsheet. First, it deploys a HoneyDoc in that web bug that phone's home. Configure operating system file access monitoring. Generates an alert when dog phone's home or when file is accessed. It protects the users by service account credentials. It creates limited access honey users. Detect clear text credentials in memory. Generates an alert to your system. Software used for honeypots. There are many softwares for honeypots for different applications. Some of them are OpenCanary, Tom's Honeypot, CoWrite, RDPY, canarytokens.org, and for alerting, Snort, Suricata, Bro, SIEM, and for management, Ansible, Docker, Chef. References. Here are some references which helps us to complete our presentation. Thank you.